Hey, how y'all's doing today? This is OrcTech. I am Ginger Jesus. All right, so let's start with a little phrase I learned at the beginning of my stock market journey. Everything is priced in. You've heard it, you know what I'm talking about. Very smart people who are very good at computers have already figured out all the algorithms. They know everything. They know what the weather is going to do to the products. They know what tariffs are going to do. They know everything. Like they're already locked in. And us degenerate bottom feeders and gamblers are just trying not to lose it all. And most of us do. What, 95% of people lose everything in the market? It's crazy. So here I am trying not to lose everything in the market. Now that being said, we had our first real loss. Like real loss. So up until now, I have a very simple system. I put $10 in a stock, I let it ride. I don't care what it does. I could really care less. If it goes down, it goes down. It goes down by a lot, it goes down by a lot. We'll ride it. Eventually, it'll go back up. Right? Hopefully. That's the plan. Eventually, it will rise again. I'll get my money. We'll get our money. The money will come. Now, that being said, like I said, we had our first real loss. Let's see. I got into it on Monday, actually, so it's even worse because it wasn't even one we were writing. OTRK. They're a data analytics company. Today they announced they're shutting down. Their stock price plummeted 50% before I had a chance to sell it. So we lost 50% on that one stock. So about $5. Which, I mean, $5. Now, here's the thing. A lot of this channel, I'm talking about the emotional state and how I'm dealing with that. And something kind of interesting happened. In my last video, I talked about how I'm very comfortable with failure. Failure isn't something that bothers me or concerns me or scares me. It's something that I've gotten quite used to in my life. And when I sold that failing stock, I felt relief. Not anger, not sadness, not depression. Relief. Like inside me, I just felt better. And I actually started having a really good day after this. And so that's something I kind of have to go back and look at. Why am I comfortable with losing money? It's a sad thing. All right, so speaking of, as far as this money journey goes, why are we doing this? And I haven't really discussed that. Like, I tell people I'm trying, not to die poor in America, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, me and Maze with this Blood Bowl channel, we have plans. We have a lot of plans and a lot of good plans, but they cost a lot of money, which we don't have. I think I've discussed on this channel how I am not a rich man. I am not your average stock influencer. The average stock influencer is talking about how cool their car is and how cool their life is and whatnot. I'm not those people, right? I drive an old police cruiser my brother bought at an auction. He gave it to me. I live in his basement. I'm moving in with my mother next month, because that's where I am financially. Now, because I'm moving with my mother, I'm going to get to start saving money. I get to start putting money away. I get to fix my credit score. I'm going to start putting a lot more money in the market. And I'm going to start really trying to figure out how to turn this hobby concept into a real idea. And as we continue this journey, I want you to follow along with us. I want you to experience the ups and the downs with us. And most importantly, I want you to realize that the stock market, while scary, is not hard. And once you get through that fear, the stock market can be almost easy. When the wins and the losses come together, and finding that place inside yourself where you feel comfortable with both those things, once you can do that, the stock market becomes almost like a friend. I mean, not quite, because it constantly steals your money. Actually, that's most of my friends, now that I think about it. Anyways, as always, I'm Ginger Jesus. We'll see you Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time for our Blood Bowl show. Me and Maze, get online, watch some strangers play Blood Bowl. Have a great time. It's wonderful. We hope to see you there. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Make us easy to find. We're still a very small channel. We're not monetized. It's hard to find us, especially when we go live. Make it easy on yourself. I'm Ginger Jesus. This is OrgTech. Be good to yourselves out there.